Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So wow, the last 24 hours when it comes to movie news, when it comes to Marvel news specifically, has been absolutely insane. Robert Downey Jr. is officially coming back to the MCU, but not as Iron Man, as Doctor Doom. We've heard rumors over the last few weeks. I never put any stock in it whatsoever, but now it's officially confirmed at Comic-Con, and this is just all kinds of insane. I'm officially excited for where the MCU is actually going now. Haven't been that excited about it recently, and I'm sure you guys are the same. And it's nice to actually feel that kind of buzz, that hype and anticipation for the future of the MCU. So let's get into this, let's break it down, and let's see what's going on with the MCU and Robert Downey Jr. So this comes to us from Comic Flick News. So Robert Downey Jr. returns to the MCU as Doctor Doom. Directors announced for Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. So yeah, one of the official titles for the Avengers movies is Avengers Doomsday, and then we have Avengers Secret Wars after. So, so much news here to get into, guys. So prepare yourselves, sit back, relax, and let's break this down and see what is going on here. So, Marvel solves the Kang problem with Doctor Doom. Robert Downey Jr. returns to the MCU. I still can't get over this. Obviously, there was major rumors that Henry Cavill was going to be playing Doctor Doom, but now it looks like Robert Downey Jr. I mean, the guy is now an Oscar winner. And I'm sure he's going to bring the heat, he's going to do a great performance, and I'm sure we're going to get a really, really compelling Doctor Doom, which is what everybody wants. So, Marvel Studios has found its solution to the Kang dilemma by bringing back Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. During the hour-long Hall H panel, it was announced that Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, has officially been retitled to Avengers Doomsday and will be released in May of 2026. May is the month of my birthday, so this is a great birthday treat in 2026 to get Avengers Doomsday. I've been wanting to see Doomsday on the big screen, and so have, you know, millions of Marvel fans around the world wanting to see a live action of Doomsday done correctly, especially after we got the really bad trash versions in those Fantastic Four movies. But yeah, I can't wait to see where they go with this. So, following this, Avengers Secret Wars is set to debut in May of 2027. Again, I get another birthday treat in the following year, watching Avengers Secret Wars, so that's great. Presumably concluding the multiverse saga. So, the most exciting news is that Robert Downey Jr. will return to Marvel Cinematic Universe, taking on the role of Doctor Doom in both upcoming Avengers films. As expected, these movies will be directed by Joe and Anthony Russo, the successful directors of Avengers Endgame, obviously Infinity War, Civil War, and Captain America Winter Soldier as well. These guys have the track record inside the MCU. They're not so well regarded outside of the MCU. Some of their movies have been quite lackluster outside of the MCU, so it was a no-brainer that they would return. They've obviously got a great working relationship with Kevin Feige. They absolutely knock these Marvel movies out of the park when Anthony and Joe Russo work together with Kevin Feige. They do a great job, so it would make sense to bring them back. They've got all the experience in the world working on these movies, so I'm sure they're going to do a great job with the next two Avengers movies as well. Downey returns to the MCU after his Oscar-winning performance in Oppenheimer. Guys, if you have not seen Oppenheimer yet, please do watch it. Robert Downey Jr.'s performance in that movie alone was just absolutely incredible. Obviously, he won the Oscar, so that tells you a lot right there. Although he bid farewell to the MCU in 2019, his comeback is generating significant buzz. While it's unlikely we'll see his face as Doom, comic fans know of the hinted familiar connections between Doom, Iron Man, and Kang. So yeah, this is the thing. Are we going to see other variants of Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, or is he just going to be playing Doom? And like it says here, it's unlikely we're going to see his face. I don't believe that for a second. I mean, you have a high caliber actor like Robert Downey Jr. Of course you're going to want to see his face. When these Avengers movies come out and the marketing starts before the movie's released, Robert Downey Jr.'s face is going to be all over the marketing. You know, he is the face of the MCU. He draws in the audience and the crowd. So of course we're going to see his face as playing Doctor Doom. I'm pretty sure of that. So, check out the moment Downey unmasked himself as MCU's Doctor Doom, though the official mask is yet to be confirmed. So yeah, obviously he's here in cosplay. We get some footage from Comic-Con. So let's jump into this X post here. Let's play this footage for those of you who may not have seen it. It's a great piece of footage of Robert Downey Jr. revealing himself as Doctor Doom on stage in Hall H. So let's get to it and let's play this footage. So, over here on X, Boris Kit. Let me just pause this for a second. In a ceremony filled with theatrics, Robert Downey Jr. returns to Marvel will play Doctor Doom in the next 2 Avengers movies. So we have the footage here, so let's get onto this footage and let's see what it has to show us. So in 3, 2, 1.
As proof of the unimaginable possibilities in the Marvel multi-universe, we give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
Robert Downey Jr. Watch. If you already did.
So yeah guys, that was the footage there. It was only about 35 seconds long, but I mean, this footage here is absolutely fantastic. We see Joe and Anthony Russo, the directors, on screen, and we get these kind of cloaked characters, all of these Doctor Doom kind of cosplay characters behind him, and then one of them steps forward to reveal himself as Robert Downey Jr. Playing Doctor Doom, and as expected, Hall H absolutely explodes. The crowd goes wild. If I was there, I would have lost my damn mind. But this is like one of the biggest pieces of Marvel news in recent history, and this is going to be remembered for a long time. This is history in the making, if you like. Back over here to the article. Marvel Studios has revealed the official title treatments for Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. In the latter story, Doctor Doom plays a pivotal role, and it's speculated that he will handle Kang's variants off-screen before attempting to conquer the entire multiverse. Yeah, it just goes to show you how badass Doctor Doom is. A lot of people kind of underestimate just how clever, how smart, how kind of scary Doctor Doom can actually be. The guy is a badass in the comics, and I hope they translate that well over into live action. But we've got a couple of more X posts here, so let's jump into these and let's have a quick read of these X posts, breaking down the title treatments of the next 2 Avengers movies. So, onto this first X post here from Marvel Studios. Just announced in Hall H, the Russo brothers return to direct Marvel Studios' Avengers Doomsday, starring Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, only in theaters May 2026. And we get the official kind of look at the title here, which is awesome. We've got this kind of ominous green glow on the Avengers title here. May 2026, and it's called Doomsday. I think that's a great name. I think it's, you know, it's really kind of scary. It conjures up all kinds of images in your mind about what Doctor Doom might be doing, and I think it's a great, simple, to the point name, and yeah, I think they really nailed it with changing the title, you know, from Kang Dynasty over to Doomsday. That was a great choice. So, looking at this next X post, again from Marvel Studios, just announced in Hall H, the Russo brothers return to direct Marvel Studios' Avengers Secret Wars, only in theaters May 2027. So we're going to get Doomsday in May of 2026, and then exactly 1 year after, we're going to be getting the next Avengers movie. So that's great. We don't have to wait like 3 years in between the 2 Avengers movies. We've got one, and then the year after, we've got the next one. So that's great. So here we have Avengers Secret Wars, May 2027. Again, guys, I know I've already said it, but the fact that these movies fall really close to my birthday is such a great thing. Like, I can have a group of friends, I can go out, celebrate my birthday, and I can watch these movies at the same time, and absolutely fantastic. Choosing May, that was a great choice. So, let's go back over to the article. Is there anything else for us to break down here? Despite anticipation for Avengers Vs Xmen, that will break the internet. If that gets announced at any point in the future, that will absolutely break the internet. Announcement, there was no mention of mutants at all, indicating that Marvel Studios isn't rushing to introduce the X-Men into the MCU. They need to take their time, they need to make sure they do it correctly, even after Deadpool and Wolverine's release. Are you excited for the next Avengers movies? Yeah, I mean, guys, like I keep saying, I haven't been that excited for sort of Marvel in a long time. You know, they've been putting out really bad content, not just on Disney Plus, but their movies as well. You know, look at the Marvels and stuff like that, and it was an all-time low, the excitement for the Marvel, and now they've just gone and knocked it out of the park with this announcement of Robert Downey Jr. coming back, playing Doctor Doom, and having a sort of a Doomsday Avengers. I mean, the excitement level is back, the hype is back. I could not be more excited for the future of Marvel and where they're going. But guys, I throw it off to you. What do you think about these announcements? What do you think about Robert Downey Jr. returning as Doctor Doom? This is the most insane Marvel news we could have expected coming out of Comic-Con this weekend. Drop your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below, guys. Cannot wait to hear what you have to say. Hit that like and subscribe for more of these videos, and I will see you in the next one.